Sunday. Happy Children Day. I'm aware that 22nd, 20, May 27th is the Children's Day. Happy Children's Day. And I hope you're celebrating your children. What are your plans for them? Are you taking them out? What are you doing with them? Are you getting them gifts? Are you spending time with them? Whatever it is, just be sure that you do something together with them. Don't forget, by next year, the children day next year, they would have grown older. So they are growing constantly. They are constantly growing. So you need to help them make this time, make the best of the time that they have. For us in our church, we did our Children's Day celebration today, and it was all shades of amazing. The kids had fun, everybody had fun, and of course, play and everything. I hope you're planning something for your children. Yeah, don't forget, as long as they're still doesn't matter, they are children. Even you are still a child to your parents. I hope you are aware, and I hope you get celebrated too. Okay, so this evening, my name is Fumilola Akintola Williams. I am the lead coach at the Informed and Reformed Teens Academy. It is an online mentorship program, and then we, by the grace of God, we have a curriculum that we help the girls with. We have a curriculum that we run the girls with to help them evolve, to help them become responsive, and adults that will make a difference and impact in their generation. The essence is for them to make a difference, to make an impact in their own generation. And then you're okay with, of course, by now you know that we are strictly girls mentorship academy. And then if you know that you've been gaining here, you've been learning here, let us grow the community together. I'd like to say to us, send a link to anyone that you know that's parenting a girl, enroll your girl. See, community will help your girls. If there's anything that I'm so sure of, it is this. And if there's anything that I've seen played out in my time with working with young people, it is that community does help your girl. And actually, community help your girl child. Put them in a community, keep them accountable, keep them in a system, in a structured system. All right, today we're talking about 10 dangers your teenage girl must bolt from. That bolt, that word is deliberate, is intentional. I could have said run, I could have said walk away, I could have said, do you understand? But this is bolt, like, you move like the speed, in the speed of light, like, you know, it is a serious issue. Your girl has to understand it, and your girl has to know them. And some of them are going to be, when I start talking about them, some of them are things that you need to also help them with. Help them. Don't forget, your teenage girl is not fully formed. Your teenage girl is not fully grown. Your teenage girl will still make mistakes. She will still, but there's some that you have to get on early. Why? Because they are so defining. It's so defining what happens eventually in a journey and all of that. It is so defining. That is why, yeah, the ones that you need to help them, please help your girl. Don't say you should. You by now, parenting is something that you don't get tired of. Mentoring your girl is not you don't get tired of. You say, I've been saying it, I've been doing it. The other day I was just having a joke and I said, I have said this thing more than 1 million times. It looked like a joke, but in my head, really, it was already looking like 1 million times. But do you know what? You don't get tired. You keep saying it. You keep doing, you keep doing this thing. So you need to help them. You need to help them. You need to help them in a way that they will grow and evolve. And if you don't, please give me a second, I'll be right back. If you do not work on these things now, it is what will affect them. It will affect their journey of confidence, even their journey of purpose. Because if you're on a purpose journey, there are a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing, that if you do them, then it becomes, to now do purpose, it becomes an issue. All right. So then yes, I'm trying to get proper angle. Just give me a second. Sorry about that. So, 10 dangers your teenage girl must bolt from. Not run, not walk away. It's dangerous. Trust me when I use the word danger, I use that word with every sense of responsibility. And do you know what? If your girls are still younger now, it's you still have the advantage. So make the best of it. The number one thing when they grow older, the struggle becomes more, it becomes more difficult for them to, manage their way around this. Is why if it starts now, it doesn't matter whether they are 10, whether they are 11, whether they are 12, whatever age, you can still start the work now. The way they say that the best time to cut a tree is yesterday, and the next best time is today. So don't be discouraged. Don't be like, oh, am I sure I can even? Because you know what? The problem when you decide to be tired, when you decide to be discouraged, the problem, the impact doesn't go away. And for every time you see your girl, you will be wishing that you've done something differently. And one of the things I don't want to do, why I take my journey or my parenting seriously, because I want to grow and know that I'm not wishing that I've done anything. I want to grow knowing that everything I'm supposed to have done with my girl is what I have done. So that pushes me. So even when it is not convenient, when it's not comfortable, I try to push myself. And I can always say, I see you too, because I am you. I am also on the journey with you. So nobody's coming from a place of having it all figured out. But the thing is, how intentional, how deliberate are we about these processes? The first danger the daughter needs to run away from is the danger of minimality. Girls do this a lot. A lot. And how do I work? What do I mean? Danger of minimality. When your girl feels that, so there's a wiring, there's a program that makes a girl think, oh, I really can't do that. I really can't do that. It's minimal. You know what? Every girl has every girl, the kind of potential girls has sometimes it is scary. If a girl is, if a girl is really explored, a girl is really prepped to tap into her deepest potential. There's no limit to a girl, what a girl can do. So, but when you're beginning to consciously, for example, they give your daughter something to do, you're already looking for excuses for her, looking for reasons for her. That's what we call danger of minimality. Unfortunately, if you say to your girl that you say to other, or you don't say it to her directly, or but you show it to our caregivers or our teachers or whatever. I know it's what is the girl begins. So if you have said the girl cannot in one time, in the girl's mind, it is registering as the girl cannot 10 times. Do you know what? So what will not start? She girl will start telling. It's an unconscious thing. So it's just like when you think the way you say to yourself that when you're trying to stretch your mind and give yourself possibility that okay, this is what I can do. So what happens? You begin to stretch. It is the same thing that happens when you say to a girl that when you say rather when you begin to let your girl give excuses. No, it's too much. The chores is too much. Oh, the book is too big. Oh, all of those excuses. So the more you do that, the more your girl is falling into this danger. And the problem is that the more your girl falls into this, the more she now the more she performs below her capacity. That's the truth. So if you know now the way they say that if you give somebody 1 mile, they will go 10 miles. It's the same thing. So the more you keep saying, the more you keep looking for excuses, you keep looking for way out. See, I've always said this is, and don't say I don't want you to say, oh, coach. So you mean that if she cannot do it, I should just no. There's nothing like I cannot. There's nothing like the only thing that I cannot. I cannot. That the only place where I cannot exist is in our head or in our mind. A lot of times I have told myself that no, I can't take this one. I can't do this one. And you find out that when you stretch yourself, there's still allowance. Same thing for your girl. So let them grow up with that mentality of that mentality that there is nothing that is too big. There's nothing that they cannot do. So because if you begin to say to them, or you begin to make excuses for them, that's what sometimes it's parents that even do this unknowingly. You be say, she's too young. That thing that we say now, she's too young. Oh, she cannot understand. Oh, really? But this same girl that is too young can get enough. And I was at a party yesterday. It was a birthday party, and then a young girl, maybe preteen or something. She sat close to me all through the party. She did not take her eyes off her phone. She was there. All through the short time I spent there anyway, she was on her phone or phone. So that same girl, the mother would not say, come and go. And they say, oh no, she's too young. She's too young. And I'm wondering, how old was Samuel when he even started? How old was Samuel? How old was Joseph? How old was Esther? Really? If you go back, you realize that we're the one. And the more you create excuses for your girl, the more you give your daughter the danger of minimality. The more you give her issues and reasons to be that she really can't, the more she will think that she really can't. So it's actually It is the same for adults. I am currently working on a project. I said to myself, okay, I need to do this by this, by this, by this. And because there's a target, yeah, I need to stretch. So it doesn't matter how I want to do it. I have to just stretch. I have to just stretch. The same thing that is applicable to your girl. You need to help them. You need to help them. So your girl will come, mommy, it's so difficult. Oh, mommy, it starts from a simple or something as simple as assignment. They are complaining, and then you think it's okay. It's okay for them to have a break. Don't misunderstand. If they're getting, oh, my daughter has felt overwhelmed a lot, and I said, you know what? Shut down. Go and play, go and read, go and sleep, go and do whatever. Then when you are calmer again, you can come back to this. So, but that's different. That's just trying to step back and recharge. That's different from saying, no, this is too much. This is too, I can't do this, I can't do that.